Hey guys, Long Haul Larry, and we are out here at the ADL shop. I'm gonna spin around a little bit. I get dizzy there. I've been working on this one here, which is 797, and I've gotten most of the stuff done. The main problem is the only thing I do have to go through and grease it yet, and I gotta check the alternator, but I can't do that till it's running. We still don't have our DPF filter back. Sent it in for cleaning and we didn't get it back today, so can't reinstall that. And I don't want to fire it up before that, because if you do fire it up now, then it's gonna throw all kinds of codes and everything, because none of the sensors are hooked up. So I'm just gonna wait. But this one is pretty much done. Pretty extensive list on it, but it's all done up and everything. But this here is the boss's dad's truck, and he's actually been on vacation for a couple, I think almost a month. A bunch of stuff has been done on this truck. Oh, one of the things is this. John will be very jealous. It's kind of hard to see. Probably if I go like this. See what we got down there? Those are the train horn. Originally on Big Blue, these were the first train horns that I got. And the boss's dad saw them one day, asked me to blow them, and he was like, oh, and he wanted them. And so the boss told me, he said, stop at that chrome shop and pick up a pair for my dad. So I picked these up a long time ago, actually. And now I got them all mounted down here. They're underneath the catwalk. I'll put it underneath there. It's got pretty nice. And let's blow them. They are just hooked up with the electric. It doesn't have an air valve or nothing. This is where the cheaper ones that I bought at first, and they just have electric valve, and we just have a little 12-volt little switch here, a little button. You just push them. And you can hear them. It's pretty loud. It's pretty good, actually, for just being electric. But he was out here and he liked them. He liked them a lot. And actually his granddaughter, the boss's daughter, was out here. She's a little cutie. She was out here, and the boss had her up there and showing her how to push the button. She was out there just pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. It was funny. But one of the things that I noticed on this truck is this. And I have dealt with this in the past, and the boss asked me to fix this. If you look at these fairings here, watch the bottom. See how they move? And what it is there's a pin down on the bottom. And there's actually a piece of plastic that goes over, that the pin goes through. And the piece of plastic is round, and then it expands. And there's like a hook on the bottom of these things that hooks up to it, and it makes it tight. Well, after you drive down the road a little bit, shake and rattle a little bit, that piece of plastic just wears right through, and then that starts happening. And I thought that you guys might find this interesting if you guys have a Freightliner and your fairings are real shaky and stuff. This one's not as bad, I don't think. It still does. Basically, you gotta take off the front steps up there. It's pretty simple. You just pull all the bolts out. I've already done that. And then these will just come off. And then this piece comes off here. Just like that. And then what you want to do is, there is 2 bolts right here, and there's 2 bolts down on the bottom. And you pull those loose, and then there's these 2 bolts right here. And once you pull those loose, that whole side fairing just comes off. And then I'll show you guys what you can do to fix that. So now the side panel's off, and you can see that hook right there? That hook hooks onto this. Remember I told you there's a piece of plastic and it has like some wings off of it? Well, they get so worn, and see, look at this thing. See, it's just worn so bad. Now you can just get new ones of those and put those on, and they have like some little wings that come off, and then when that hook thing goes over top, it collapses those wings and it makes it keep. Those wings just snap off all the time. Not very long using them, they just bust off. And then it starts wearing because of the vibration and the roads and stuff. And it sits there and just shakes all the time. So I'll show you how to easily fix this. First, we're just going to cut off that plastic piece there. We're going to cut that off, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So basically, what I do is just grab some heater hose, and right here it is. And I just cut a chunk to fit on there like so. And you can see that fits right on there. And then I will wrap a couple pieces of electrical tape on there to pull it in. And then you take the hook and you put it over top of it, and it squeezes down real nice and tight on there. And it will last you for years. But if it ever starts wearing again, you just cut this off, put a new piece of heater hose on there instead of going to a Freightliner place and dealing with them guys. So pretty simple, works pretty good. Well, guys, we got this all put back together. And I don't know if you can see it, not really. But you can see here, that's nice and tight now. And I had the left tail light was out, and I got that working. Actually, what I did is I stole one off at a weight truck. We actually didn't have any here, and I just stole one off of there. And yes, that is coming. Before I leave here, I'm trying to catch up on all the work around here, all the trucks around here that are running. But before I leave here, I will be pulling that truck in, and the decision has been made. I've made a decision. I'm going to pull the motor. I'm pulling the motor out of it, and I'm going to tear it all the way down. And the boss says he does have a rebuild kit for that truck. So I'm going to pull the motor out, and I'm going to take it to a machine shop and have them leak test it, check line bore, and machine the top of it for the head, and also machine down in the liners where the O-rings meet up and stuff. So it'll be a brand new engine. That will be coming. But this side over here is all taken care of too. That's nice and sturdy now. And this was also getting worn up here. It flapped in and out. And if you guys know a Freightliner, they got the two little handles down in here. You pull this one, you pull that one, and the whole step folds out so that you can get to the batteries and everything. You can pull this step right off. There's rubber pieces in there, and the rubbers are just worn. So I just wrapped them with electrical tape, and they'll be good to go probably for years to come. And who knows how long this truck will be going. This is the boss's dad's truck. And I mean, it's very fixed up. It's all good to go. It's actually got a new motor in it. The motor was getting pretty worn out, and so he when he was gone on vacation, I was gone too, and he had another guy that's in Hagerstown that's actually working on the black truck that I have to go and finish up tomorrow. He had that guy actually rebuild the motor, and came back. He had a few issues and stuff, some oil leaks and stuff. But actually, the other mechanic, he is taking care of a lot of that stuff. And then I just did a few finishing up things, and now it is ready to go. It just wasn't closed. The boss's dad was out here yesterday, and he took it for a test drive. And I asked him if it's all good, and he's like, "Yep, drives great." So she's ready to go. It almost looks like baby blue, doesn't it? Actually, tomorrow I can show you guys baby blue. It's still sitting here. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup. I'm done for all of my projects tonight, I think. I may tackle, the drag link has to be replaced in that Kenworth. I may actually pull that up here and pop the drag link out. It's pretty easy. And I may get that done tonight. I'm supposed to also change out alternator belt tensioner. I guess it's squealing real bad. The bearings are gone in the little pulley. And when I was in town doing some running around the other day, I actually picked up a new tensioner, but I grabbed the wrong one. The other mechanic, I told him, he was here a while ago, and I told him, if you want, because I had everything done on the other Kenworth pretty much. I told him, if you want, you can pull that one up here. And he started pulling the tensioner out, and he's like, this doesn't look like the right one. And we sat there looking at it, I'm like, nope, I grabbed the wrong one. It's my bad. So tomorrow in Hagerstown, I'll change that out and get the right tensioner and stuff. But I could do the drag link tonight. And then there's nothing else here to do. So I'll probably be done for the night, for the evening. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope that everybody out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they watch this here video. If you're not, well, I can certainly try it all over again tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. It's good to be back to work. A little bit slower than usual. I've never been a speedy Gonzalez. Let's put it that way. I do a lot of work and stuff. I've always been do it thoroughly, you know, thoroughly. Maybe a little bit slower than most mechanics, because they just like, you know, don't really care about stuff and just, you know, zip it together and away it goes. Where I do things, you know, I look at it from a driver's aspect too. You know, is there a shake? Is there something here? Is there something there? And so I spend a little bit more time on things. But since I've been back, it's been a little bit slower. Doing best I can. Pretty sore, but I'll work through it. Just I'm actually staying in one of the Volvo trucks, and it's got a freezer in it, and so I have a couple ice packs in there. And usually midday I go in there and I eat a little lunch, and then I sit on an ice pack, and then at nighttime when I'm done and everything, I'll go in there and sit on the ice again while I eat some dinner and stuff. But I'm making it through. Just one day at a time. I'll catch you guys later.